Hi everyone, I am EDUCART and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then I usually make educational study related content and also fun vlogs that will be coming up soon on the channel. So make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe if you're interested in such content. Now in today's video, I know that abhi aapke paas सिर्फ around a month or एक महीना है for your board exams to be starting, and I know that all of you will be feeling the anxiety, will be feeling the pressure, because it's very normal and all kinds of students face it at this point of time. So in this video, here's a roadmap to what you guys should ideally be doing, what should have been done by now, what you should be doing, and how you can tackle your board exams, because there's just 1.5 months left now, and after that you can enjoy for 2 months. Even your 11th will not be as hectic as your 10th. So yes, let's begin with today's video. Now let's first talk about abhi tak aapka kya hona chahiye tha. So I will say by now your portion should have been done, or say by Jan 15th your portion should be done. What I mean by portion should be done is at least ek bar or at least one time you should have read every chapter. And I'm pretty sure that your pre-boards would be going on, or your pre-boards are done already. So you would have studied pretty much it, and you've also been tested on it. So your portion should be completed max to max by Jan 15. That is, you should have read every chapter by Jan 15th. If you still aren't able to do it by Jan 15th, I would say as and when you read the chapter, ensure you read it properly, thoroughly, so that you don't have to do too many revisions later on. So if you've already finished your portions, that's a really good thing. And what you should be doing is revising. So the best way of revising is go through your corrected pre-board papers from your schools. Go through every pre-board subject, take one day out, take your pre-board papers, take all your previous papers that have been corrected, look through it and understand where you've been making most mistakes. For example, in mathematics, if there's a particular chapter where you're weak in, it means that aapke questions would have been wrong. So take those questions, redo those questions, also check which chapter those questions are from and revise those chapters first. After which you revise the chapters that you are already good in, or the chapters which you think you are thorough in, and you can score high number of marks in these chapters. So I would suggest that you guys try and redo your pre-board papers or your previous papers to check after you're done that now am I able to solve these questions, because a lot of schools, they take previous year board questions in your pre-board papers, so they are very helpful. So you guys can ensure you do that. Now if you're struggling with a particular concept, or you're not able to understand some topic, then you can approach your teachers at school, or if that does not work out, watch one-shot videos. One-shot videos, there are so many channels that I would recommend. You can watch Next Toppers, Physics Wala, you can watch Way Down to 9 and 10, Byju's, Padle Akshay. There are so many channels, so find your comfort channel, the channel where you can learn the best, and use that channel to revise. You don't need to buy a course. There are so many YouTube channels available. If you want to buy a course, you can still go ahead. So yeah, make sure your concept is clear and you have clarity. Mathematics, your NCERT should be 100% thorough. Science, every sentence in your textbook is essential and it is important, because they tend to ask a lot of little bit weird questions from particular lines. So make sure you know that properly. Now in case if you haven't made your short notes, if you have made your short notes, go through your short notes. Those will be very helpful. You guys can trust me on that. Go through your formula books, etc. But if you haven't made your short notes, I have the perfect book for you. It is the final revision book by EDUCART. I have gone through this book and it's there for your English, mathematics standard, science and social science all in one book. So this book is good as short notes because it has all important points. It has your formulas in it. It also has important previous year questions and sample papers. So all these four things are covered and is totally based on your sample paper of this year. So it's a very good book, also very reasonable. So if you are struggling with your revision, I will definitely suggest you guys to get this book. Now your sample papers are very important because the same pattern में questions आएंगे. जो भी marks breakdown है chapter by chapter in the sample paper, your paper in your boards will be very similar to that breakdown. So you have to solve this year ka sample paper for sure. If you haven't solved it yet, solve it immediately after your portions are done, because it is very important. You can mark my words on that. Also your previous year questions. So I would say first focus on finishing your portions. After that, go into revision and ensure that every chapter is thorough. Now for revision, you can either do first doing the chapters that you're weak at, so that you know ki after you're done with it, you'll be confident in those chapters as well. Or if you guys want to increase your trust on yourself or get motivated, do the chapters that you're already good at. But I don't suggest it. I suggest that you do chapters where you are weak first, so that आपको अश्योरिटी है कि ठीक है, I'm done with this, now I don't have to worry about it anymore, now I'll go to the chapters that I already know. So to a great extent, I know everything, my revision is done. So this is how you should go about it. And guys, you have to trust me on this one thing, that your board exams are not going to be tough. It hasn't been tough so far. Maybe there have been one or two questions that are relatively hard, but there is no need for you guys to stress. These exams don't really matter as much as we think they do. So give it your best, but please do not stress out. Do not sacrifice on your sleep. Have at least 6 hours of sleep every day. And yeah, just work hard. These are the last 1.5 months where you have to, study a little more extra than you usually do. And after that, you can rest. So give it your best. Do not stress. And always keep a smile on your face. I hope this video was helpful, and all the best to all of you guys. I'm sure all of you will ace it. Bye.